Hi, my name's Lisa. Welcome to the Layered page. I'm here today to show you inside my latest journal that I have created. The cover of the journal is made from fabric, and it is a Tim Holtz fabric from the palette collection. I'm just going to undo the tie so you can properly see this beautiful fabric. So this is the front cover, and I've made this little embellishment here which says Capture Life's Moments, and that's also a Tim Holtz metal embellishment that I coloured to match the eyelet. And then we've got stitching around the front here, we've got some reinforcement of the spine, and then that is the back of the fabric. And then inside we actually have a coordinating fabric from the same collection, these lovely sweeping flowers and botanical images. So I've got a little pocket here that I've sewn inside the cover, and then another little pocket on the top with some slow stitching just down the bottom here as just an added element. We've got a journal card which has some writing space on the back. Just going to leave that out for a moment. And then we've got this little card with a cluster on the front, and it's just blank inside. Now I've kept this out because I'm just going to show you this little pocket here where you can slide something inside and have that beautiful translucent image showing through, or you can actually take that out and you can just pop something in straight into that section if you would like to do so. Just going to pop that back. And over the page we've got a little bit of embellishing just with the butterflies and a little notebook page that says thankful for today. So nice little entrance to the journal there. And then we've got moments on this page and the other half of that butterfly, and then we've got some writing space on some music paper and some tea-dyed paper, and then a bit of the cover fabric just to embellish and reinforce the center of some of the pages. We've got some paper that I have dyed with various green inks. We've got some nice textures and things on there. And then we have a cluster embellishment here. And this is a little pocket with some of the fabric as well, just on the front of that. And then we've got Seek Kindness, Calm, Joy, Light on this tag. And then on the back, it's just some space, and we've got some sari silk ribbon. More of my tea-dyed paper. The paper that I use for my just general pages within the journal is cartridge paper. It's a little bit thicker than your just average computer paper, and it also has a lovely texture as well. I really like the sort of soft, almost handmade texture that it has. And we've got a printable here with a little plaque that says Celebrate the Little Things. We've got some handmade paper, and that's the center of the first signature. Each of the signatures has 10 pages, and so we've got these little butterflies here just embellishing the strings, and we do have that sewn in with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and we've got our threads there. We have some tags with some space on the back in this small envelope, and every single page in this journal throughout the entire journal, and every single card and embellishment has got inked edges, just because I like how that looks, and I like how it really finishes it off and gives it that extra depth and interest. We've got some tea-dyed paper, and then we've got a fabric pocket here from the fabric that's used on the front, and I've added this little butterflies word. And then we've got journal cards, belly band with the fabric as well. Another journal card with a frill on the side, little paper frill there. That's the other side of that green dyed paper. We've got some green fabric. This is parchment paper. It's a little bit sturdier. And then we've got another tea dyed paper, which is actually a pocket and has a embellishment there. And this fold out journaling spot. Got some music paper. Little card and embellishment tuck spot. And this is the final page in that first signature. It has this is a little masterboard card. So it's just an interesting element for the pocket there. And we have the beginning of our second signature, and it says live bright, be bold and sparkle. We've got some of the Tim Holtz aged tape there as well. This is a cluster that I'm using as a belly band, and then we have a bookmark with some stenciling on the back. Some stenciling also on the side of the tea dyed paper here, and this is a digital printable page. We've got the lovely green, and then this one is actually an envelope that flips out, and you can take that card out of there, and then you have some writing space on the back. Some butterflies in the background. I just love how that all just layers together. And then we've got on the back a little bit of the butterfly paper as well, and some tape measure. And then this is the back of the handmade piece of paper that it's sitting on. And then tea dyed paper, music paper, grid paper, and some sketchbook paper that's been dyed green as well. And then we've got a little bit of ledger paper there, and we have the center with our butterflies again. And this is some of the fabric from the inside cover, and then that acts as a little flip out with a further journaling spot on that side as well. Little tab with the word love, and then discover on this side. And then we've got a little sewn pocket here with a cluster and a fabric tag with writing space on the back and some stitching. We have another fabric belly band over here and a little tea dyed pocket with a embossed journaling card. Some more stenciling down the side and across here, just very subtle. And then we have this cluster that I created here using various elements, including stitching, some texture paste, some age tape and fabric. On the back here we've got another little card with the word believe, space to write on the back. And then we have our final signature, which has a cluster and some butterflies with a little bit of shimmer on their wings. We also have another fabric tuck spot here with a journal card that says explore. Little find the beauty in each day quote there. Got some grid paper, and this is a piece of my paper that I can make in summertime, where I lay out some tablecloths and get the tea to soak through the pattern, and it leaves this lovely design. And you can see it a little bit on the back as well. It's a bit interesting. Then we've got a cluster here and a pocket on the other side, which has a time schedule card, and it's got some lovely shimmer on that card. And this matching tag as well also has that lovely green shimmer, and we have that in this tuck spot here with the butterflies. Got a music page pocket with a tag and a little embellishment. Some lovely crinkly tracing paper there with some tea dye, and a belly band with a fabric bookmark and some writing space. We have the center of this signature and another two little butterflies. And the other half of our wonderful crinkly paper. Some green dyed paper. A little cluster embellishment here. And a couple of journaling cards. Another embellishment, and a little belly band with a journaling card. More butterflies there, and the final page has a little fabric embellishment and journal card with some aged tape. And then we have my little label in here that I've printed onto fabric so that it's in keeping with the fabric cover. And so there you have it. I hope that you have enjoyed having a look through this journal. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm very proud of it. So yeah, I really hope that this journal brings you some inspiration to create something of your own. Thank you for watching.